Hi everyone, I'm going to show you another face mat made by request, and if you request my this face mat, you know I'm doing this for you. You 5.5 by 6.5 after the fold, and after you fold it in half like this, you're going to fold it again so you know it's right in the center. We need the middle right here. What I need to do, I'm going to measure the top one on half side first, and then I'll go down to the other side, so it's not going to be confusing. Make it easier. The full side is on your right. On the top here, I like you to bring it in 1 inch and a quarter. 1 inch and a quarter. From this 1 inch and a quarter, bring it in another 1 inch and a quarter. From 1 inch and a quarter, bring it down 1 inch and a quarter. From 1 inch and a quarter here, you bring it out 3/4 of an inch. Of an inch. From the center here up, you're going to bring it up 2 inch. So 2 inches right there. From the center right here where the fold, you're going to bring it down 1 inch and a quarter. Right here. That's 1 inch and a quarter. I'm going down. That measurement is all good. So now we're going to go to the bottom one right here. The bottom one is similar to it, but I just want to break it a little bit. On the bottom right here at the fold in, 1 inch and a quarter. From 1 inch and a quarter, you bring it in 3/4 of an inch. A little different than the top. The top you bring it in 1 inch and a quarter. This is 3/4 of an inch. From the 3/4 of an inch, you're going to bring it up 1 inch and a quarter. Oh, from the center here, same thing, you bring it down 2 inches. I have the ruler here that I'm going to use. So now I'm going to connect the line on the top first. You see that corner right here? I'm going to connect that to 1 inch and a quarter. You don't have this ruler, go to a Dollar Tree. They have something like this too. So from 1 inch and a quarter, you're going to bring it down to here. So curve this side. Up to the center like that. And then from this line right here, the straight line, not this line, the straight line, you're going to bring it to 2. Like that. And then from the 2, you're going to bring it down to 1 inch and a quarter right in the center. Now you see you have half of it. So now go into the bottom one. You're going to bring a 1 inch and a quarter, connect to 1 inch. Like that. And then from 2 inch, you're going to bring it down to 1 1/4 right here. From 1 1/4, you're going to bring it down to 1 1/4 right here. From 1 1/4, you're going to connect this line. Okay, so that's it. Now you have the templates, everyone. You can cut this out, and then we're going to make a face mat. This is it. This is the full. So now you have a template. Okay, so now that's it. I'm going to trace this line. You either trace this line, or you can use the pin and you pin this down, and then after that you can cut this out. So when you cut it out, you get 4 pieces like this. There's one thing I want to show you, just so you know. If you think the template too small for you, you can place the templates like this and just follow the same measurement, everything, and then when you place on the fabric, you're going to bring it out. If you get the pen or a marker or whatever you use, bring it out 1/4 of an inch, then you have an extra room. If you want to bring it up, just go around the template and do this line just like that. So after I cut the fabric out, it's going to be like this, and I place the right side to the right side just like this. I place it together, right side to the right side. Now you're going to sew this line in, this curved side right down here. Sew it in, everyone. Okay, everyone, after I sew on this 2 lines, this line and this line, you're going to inside out and you're going to press the line. Remember, when you do sewing, you always have to inside out, and then you go on to press the line when you sew. Fold. Okay, when you press the line, make sure you're doing this. Like fold this on one side. I don't divide on two like this and then press 2 like that and I press. I don't really do that. Sometimes I'm just pull it on one side and then I press. So it's up to you, whatever. There's no wrong or right, but I feel that just to put on one side and then I press is much easier, because sometimes that you sew very close the line and then it have no room on the 2 sides for you to press. So I always pull on one side like this and I press. After that you can iron it. So after you iron this, you're going to face one up like this, everyone, and remember the second one have to be inside out. And when you placing this together, if you place this one a little bit round on the bottom here and this on top here a little bit pointy, so make sure they're touching each other, it's matching. Okay, everyone? But if you place it down and it's not matching, then you have to turn. If you place it this way, upside down like this, nothing match, right? So then you have to do this. You gotta turn until it match. So because this out here a little wider and here a little bit more pointy. So this is what you need to do. You don't need to know which for this kind of face mat. Just go up to your nose like this. You don't really need to. I'm gonna clip on the side like this just for now. And the one that I want to tell you is that I am not going to place the elastic in here, because if something happened to elastic, you have to unstitch everything. So I'm gonna sew everything in, but I'm going to leave this middle right here about 1 inch on each side of the center right here. I'm going to leave it open. So let me mark it for you to see. I'm going to mark, this is the bottom here. I'm going to, from here to here, that is 1 inch. Right here, that is 1 inch right here. And the other side, same thing, where the sew line to here, that's another 1 inch right there. Okay, so now what you need to do is that you're going to start from here. You're gonna sew everything in, everything, the whole thing here on the ear, go all the way to here and stop. Okay, so go ahead and leave the middle one here open. 2 inches. It's good enough for you to put the filter pocket in, the filter in there. That's the filter pocket, everyone. I don't want to place another filter in here. It doesn't look, it looks so thick. And the person one is for the summer face mat. So go ahead and sew this line all the way. Okay, so I'm going to start from here, that the one that we marked, going up. And then I'm going to go on back in the same one, and I go up again. Just want to secure this area, because when you open and close the filter pocket most of the time, so you have to do very well when you sew. Okay, now from here, a 1/4 of an inch, just sew all the way. Make sure you place your finger like this when you sew, because you want to get two fabric in together when you sew. They go back into the same line right here. When I make it the corner right there, if I want to make the corner, I'm going back to the same line. Then I can have the new line right here. You see, now I have a new line to go straight. But if you go ahead and you go from here all the way, then it go over here gonna be round. So if you go back to the same holes that you're coming out, go back in there and then make a new line. I make a new line. I show you when it come there. When it come to here, I'm going to show you one more time. Coming out up to the pointy right here. If I go down to here, then it's going to be not so good looking. It's going to be round. I'm going to go back in the same hole here, and then go back in the same hole when I coming up. When I come back up there, I have a new line to go down. You see, and then it's just pointy right here. So when you're inside a face mat, this area is pointy. Okay, see everyone, after I sew everything in, you sew this line all the way, and I leave it here 1 inch on each side, so that's 2 inch. Now you're going to place your finger this way, and then you're going to fold it in just like that, and then you can press with your fingernail. You're going to just sew this line right here. Just do running stitch or whatever stitch you use. I just want to be able to hold it in. So in here you can go longer stitch, and outside that facing out you can just bring it in small. That coming in small, and then you coming out big, coming in small like this. Go out big and scoop just tiny from the other side. So it's done everyone. I sew this one right here in. And I'm going to inside out the face mat. Look at this everyone. Look how pretty that is. I bring it out a little bit at the wind. So I bring it out, I curl this out a little bit more so it fit perfectly. And look at this, no area right here, and then the filter pocket underneath here. So I'm going to place what I do. I don't add the elastic in here because I already told you. So I'm going to add the button on those 4 sides. So you can purchase this. Check on my description, everyone. I added in there, so you can, if you want to, you can get one in there. It come in with all different threads and needle and everything. I use this to go with the color, and they come with the beads and everything in here. So everyone, with this 4 corner right here, I'm going to use the 4 button here that I have in the house. I got it long time ago, so it's a flower smiley face. So I'm going to put it in the 4 corner right here. That is so cute. Wooden, it made from wood. So I'm going to sew it in, and I'm using the same thread of the green. What I need to do, I'm going just to take out, and then I do one at a time. So what I do, I'm gonna place it right in here, and I'm going to slide my needle underneath here. I'm going to poke the eyes, scary, there. So that, and I'm going to go to the other side. The reason why I'm doing that, because I don't want to sew the knot. Yeah. Now you're going to go to the eyes, and you're going to sew it in. You're going to do this to 4 corners. So you're going to do up and down on the eyes. And then I just want to make sure it won't flap. I'm going to go from the eyes and gonna go down to the corner of the mouth here. Poke the eyes to the mouth. Okay, at this time, when you're doing this, think about someone you don't like. You can do this. Poke the eyes. When you're almost finished, you're going to slide back up here behind the button. Pull the thread. Hold the thread, let go the needle, and then you're going to wrap around about 5 times. And after that, you're going back here, and then you make the loop, and then you get out. You're done. Okay, so everyone, with the ear loop, you're going to take 1.5 inches, cut the pantyhose. If you have white one, use it. I don't have the white one, so I'm using the black. Whatever color it go behind. So when you stretch it like this, you're going to cut in half. Remember, this face mat already all the way to your ear, so you don't need the long. So the 2 end here, you're going to make a loop like this. The loop about 1 inch for each, and then you're going to tie the knot. Make a loop here so it can go around the button. You're going to make 2 of these for the 2 sides, and then you're going to loop right into the ear. This side you're doing the same thing. It look kind of scary for a little bit, but it's stretched really well. So pull, keep pulling until you see the loop right here. When you have this loop right here, you're going to put it into the button like this. A little thing right there hanging down, you either can cut it or you can just leave it there. It's gonna be right behind your ear, so nobody going to see it. It doesn't matter when you wear face mat, everyone. Don't worry about your beauty, because you know how it is right now when you wear face mat. I told people, I'm like, you don't need to make Halloween face mat, just wear face mat. You're already there. So just loop it in here and loop the other side in here, and that's it. You're done. I will put it on. We'll show you what to do. I'm going to try. This is very easy face mat templates to do. You really don't need anything else besides follow exact direction for my video, and you will have a beautiful face mat like this. Look at this. We'll finish with the butterfly face mat. How cute. So pretty. I'm gonna put it on. So I bring it closer to the ear side here. Look how beautiful that is. The doors, you really don't need the numbers for it. It will stand right there for you. And if you wear glasses, it's just stand the glasses right there. You won't fog your glass at all. Stay clear. That is so beautiful. And it's snug all the way. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and continue to support our channel. Look at the butterfly on the butterfly mask. I love it. Thank you so much. Stay safe and take care, everyone.